few more.
Favourite role?
Ooh, put me on the spot there. People tell me that they enjoyed my role in Jesus Christ Superstar because I wore high heels and suspenders.
Oh, good grief. Well, there we are. You can only do that on stage at the Gaiety.
Yes.
Okay, and I take it you're a fan of this theatre.
Oh, yeah, wonderful, yeah. I mean, it's a great theatre, a great day today. I mean, it does seem strange celebrating the birthday of a building, but it's not just a building, of course. It's a place where people come to be entertained, they come to be transported into a different world, and hopefully they go out feeling happier or certainly more thoughtful.
This place draws people in. It's almost like a vortex, and it's almost like the sum of its parts is greater really than what goes into it, because it draws out something in people and transcends people as well. It's like a living thing, this theatre.
It is, yeah. And the audience are so close to the cast. I mean, the cast get so much enjoyment. They put in a lot of hard work, but get so much enjoyment out of it.
What's it like being on stage?
It's exciting. It's
when the first curtain goes up, what does it look like?
Funnily enough, the scariest part is when you look out and there's nobody sat there, just empty seats. If you come in for the week before the show starts, but it's done in such a way that by the time the first night comes, you've got rid of your nerves. You know what you've got to do, and you just go out and enjoy it and do your best.
When's the next show for the Choral Union?
We've got a show, Shrek, which is February.
February next year.
February next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you in that or?
No, I'm backing out of that one. I'm afraid I can't see myself as Shrek or Donkey, and I don't fancy running around as Pinocchio either.
How's the Choral Union doing?
It's doing very well. They celebrate their 125th anniversary next year, so we've got a couple of shows to celebrate with. So we're looking forward to marking that anniversary as well.
Well, good to be with you today. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much.
Back down to the buffet. Okay, thanks for being with us today. Live at the Gaiety Theatre, and as well, let's see who we introduce yourself. So you are?
I am Robin Higgins, and I am the chair of the Service Players.
Okay, when's the next show for the Service Players?
Well, we have a committee meeting on Tuesday, so we're yet to decide and just work out some of the risk factors. But we're very much hoping that we can put something on in November.
How long have you been involved with this Service Players?
Well, my father was chairman for a number of years, so I've sort of grown up with it and grown up around the theatre when everything was going on, but I only became chair really in the last year.
Well, some people, when they're involved with something for a long time, recoil from it and get involved with it. You obviously got involved with it.
Yes, yeah. Well, I suppose I enjoy doing some of the backstage stuff and the set stuff, and then, as with all of these organisations, you find yourself doing everything left, right and centre that you can cover to help each other out and work as a team. How
important, I've talked to the Choral Union, we've talked to the Legion players as well, how important is a theatre like this to a company like yours?
Well, I mean, it's huge. It's the place to be, really, isn't it? You know, if you're going to do things. I know, unfortunately, you know, across there's an awful lot of places get stuck in sort of community theatres and get stuck to church halls and things, which is, you know, is great that those assets are still just about there.
And that was the point I wanted to make, is that if you were lots of people, and you know, theatre is about the audience and it's about the setting, but in a soulless art centre somewhere on the edge of a town, it may be more difficult to engender some enthusiasm and get the heat going, if you like. I mean, this is made for performance, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, the Gaiety is a working theatre. You know, of the age it's at, and the history and all the fantastic stuff, you know, backstage that's still being preserved and there. And what an opportunity for people on the Isle of Man to be able to perform and to explore and start to, you know, just see some of the things that are going on.
Just tell me about the risk factors you were talking about for the Service Players on putting a show in. What do you have to consider?
Well, I suppose it's the pandemic, really, isn't it? It's this COVID-19. And it's just working out step by step what's the best ways to do things, how we can protect our members, how we can protect the public and our audience, and you know, I suppose there's financial issues. But one of the great things about the Service Players being a local group is that we make a lot of our sets here, so we're not relying on bringing stuff from across. We don't need directors from across. You know, we don't need. So this is absolutely a great strength for us. So we're hoping that we'll be able to go ahead with the November date.
And Service Players, of course, with the Pertwee legacy.
That's right. Our founder was John Pertwee, and we will be celebrating our 80th coming up very soon. So look out for that. We'll advertise lots of fun things and events.
Good to be with you. Thanks, Robin.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being with us today. Live at the Gaiety Theatre. We're going to be back in just a few moments' time.